He has emptied his future into his present. In a small village of Umweze lived a young man named Chuka, full of dreams but low on means. Every day, he stared at the cracked wall of his room, imagining the life he could live in the city. He wanted more success, money, comfort, and he wanted it fast. But behind that burning ambition lurked a hidden danger, a temptation that will soon test his future. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23 verse 7. Chuka's mind was already dancing with the thought of borrowing. And with that thought, scarcity has entered his reality. One afternoon, his friend Ibuka strolled in with exciting news. Guy, we fit borrow small cash for this apple, na sharp money. Chuka hesitated, but the desire to blow overpowered his caution. With a few taps on his phone, 500,000 landed in his account. It felt like magic, like breakthrough. But he didn't know that money not worked for is money already lost. That loan was not a gift, it was a gate to servitude. The borrower is servant to the lender. Proverbs 22 verse 7. Chuka launched his dream, selling fairly used clothes from Lagos. At first, there was excitement, hope, and even a few sales. But quickly, reality struck. Customers were few, expenses were many. The profit wasn't matching the pressure, and yet the loan was ticking. He had borrowed tomorrow to survive today, and tomorrow was coming with empty hand. Thou shalt lend to many, but thou shalt not borrow. Deuteronomy 15 verse 6. The loan app started calling, then texting, then threatening. Panicked, Chuka borrowed from another app to pay the first. He was now caught in a circle, borrowing to pay debts. It wasn't a business anymore. It was a trap. And each new loan buried him deeper. Debt is a slow poison, sweet at first, deadly later. Owe no man anything, but love one another. Romans 13 verse 8. Disaster struck when his goods were stolen on a rainy market day. No insurance, no backup, no one to call. Everything was gone, but the debt still there. Chuka had eaten his tomorrow, and now he had nothing left. No food, no peace, no future. Do not finish tomorrow before it arrives. He has emptied his future into his present. Soon, loan agent began calling his families, his church friends, even his landlady. Chuka became a shadow, ashamed to step outside. His name was now stained, his confidence broken. He who wants to shine was now hiding in darkness. He had lost more than money. He has lost honor. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. Proverbs 22 verse 1. One day, a knock on his door surprised him. It was Mama Grace, an elderly woman from church. She sat down and shared her story. How she has once lived in debt, but God rescued her. Her words were firm yet gentle. Chuka, borrowing is distrust in God. Start again, but this time do it His way. Those words pierce his heart like a light in darkness. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise. Proverbs 19 verse 20. Chuka made a decision. No more loans. He found work as a bricklayer assistant. Every day he saved a small portion, 500 naira here, 1,000 naira there. He started again, this time small, this time slow, this time debt-free. He bought chicks, built a small poultry. 1 crate of eggs turned into 5. God was honoring his obedience. There is treasure in the dwelling of the wise. Proverbs 21 verse 20. Chuka became a tither, a giver, a sower, not just with money, but with love. He began to see miracles. Sales increased. Peace returned. This time, no harassment, no fear, just progress, quiet and steady. The covenant was working. He finally understood. God's way is not magic, it's method. Bring all the tithes, and I will open the windows of heaven. Malachi 3 verse 10. Years passed. Chuka now owns 2 poultry farms. He mentored young boys. He teaches in youth seminars. And he ends every session with this line: do not eat your future. The only thing you are allowed to owe is love. He smiled, knowing that his pain became his message, and his story became his sermon. Remember this: borrow empties tomorrow into today. Refuse to eat all you have. Save a portion. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of these exciting stories. Like, share, and save a soul today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to tell us where you're watching from. God bless you richly.